I think we've kept the nation's hormonal women up long enough this evening. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted they're back on the show. Take that! Where's he gone? Where's the rest of him? Look at the size of him. There's nothing of him. Wow. That's what a lovely reaction. I think she's German, I'm not sure. Hey, how handsome and young and full of vitality do the old band Take That look this evening? You look fantastic. Unbelievable, you look better than you used to look. And you, Gary, man, what's happened to you? Where's it all been sucked off to? It's all gone.
Surgery.
There's nothing of you. Let's talk about how good it is to have you guys back, because when you came on the show last time, you were just reforming and it was just you were just getting back together. It was just happening. Who would have thought it would have been such a kind of great move for you? Because you've had 2 number ones, a number 1 album. The tour sold out. I believe it sold out before even tickets were printed. But no, I mean, so did you expect it to be this level of success?
I don't think you can expect things like that. It's been unbelievable, really has. I think when we came on your show...
Hold on, are you impersonating Darth Vader there?
I love Star Wars. I'm going to do that glass when I get home tonight. I love it.
May the force be with you.
No, it was better without the glass. But how good does Gary look now? Because for years we all felt sorry for you because you were the worst looking one. But now it's true. But now I think you might be the best looking one. What happened? Puberty? What happened?
He is the gladiator out of the band.
Yes, isn't he? But you, man, because you've always struggled with your weight, OK? Like most guys who like their food, but you seem to have iron discipline now.
Diet and exercise, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, but it's really working for you, mate. And how are you all holding up on tour? How are the knees doing? How are the lungs doing? Because, no, but joking aside, you know, we're all getting older. You're not old men by any stretch of imagination, but they must be pretty demanding, I would have thought, being on tour and belting the songs out for a couple of hours every night. Do you have supplements? Do you have trainers with you? Or what do you do to keep yourself in fighting form?
What are you looking at me for?
We've got a lot of female dancers to impress, so it's keeps us going. Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen the tour yet. Here we have a picture of you with the beautiful ladies on you. Now, Gary, am I right in thinking that your lovely wife Dawn is one of these ladies?
On the far right there.
On the far right.
Yeah.
And yet she's not giving you the lap dance.
Yeah.
Right?
Giving me the lap dance.
Well, how does this come about? How does this work out? What's going on there?
Well, she lets me feel her boobs. She doesn't let Gary feel her boobs.
You're in trouble.
But who made that decision? Who decided that she wouldn't be on your lap during the lap dance?
No, we thought it'd be a bit daft if that was so. So I trust them all, but Howard decided right height. So
yeah, I've been with Dawn for quite a while, haven't I?
Yeah.
No, the last tour we were partners as well, so it was cool. We got
so
a bit
you
of a
always
bond.
get dibs on Dawn. But no, you do most of the... You can still do the breakdancing, is that right?
Yeah.
And you do it on stage?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Now, is it harder now that you're getting a bit older, or is it just the same? Because it's always struck me as
I
being
like to say more challenging.
Yeah, because it's a young man's game, really, spinning around your head, isn't it?
Yeah. It's harder.
And
I take lots of glucosamine.
So you have the joint supplement?
The joint supplement, glucosamine.
Yeah, that's just like fish oil, though, isn't it?
I take that as well.
That's a lot.
So you've got the glucosamine in you, you've got the fish oil. Yeah. When you have the lap dance on your lap, if you burp, she's going to run for cover. That's a horrible thing. It's repeated on me any number of times.
I feel like the short straw now when it comes to the dancing, because, well, I'm not on the shortest, but Gary's, if he's doing a lead vocal, you can see when we all get given our partners, you know, you can see that the girls really, Jason and Howard, are better dancers than me.
Oh.
And I can kind of feel them all, but when they get me, I feel like a little bit like, you know, in the football team when you used to line up.
Were you always the last one to get...
No, I was the first one in the football team, but now I know what it feels like.
So for soccer, you're the first, but for sex, you would be the last one.
Definitely the last for the sex, yeah.
How different is it, though, being on tour now that you're more stable, you're more mature, you're a little bit more... You've lived a little bit than when you first went out on tour? And presumably also you're a bit more in charge of your own destinies now than when Take That were first put together.
That's definitely the whole change for us this time, is that it was our whole life last time, and there's no time for anything else. But we do have other lives now, so it's sort of half our life. And there's no question about it.
Right, that's a young and happy band there. Look at that. Eh?
There's no question. We've got obviously all the control now, and it's nice to be in control of your own destiny.
The question that people are still asking you, they're probably all going to keep asking you until it either happens or it's definitively ruled out, is if and when Robbie will ever join you guys back on stage again. I know you must get a bit tired of this, but it's the question people, because it does seem odd that he hasn't. And he almost did, he seemed to, and I know any number of times you've spoken to him, and even now I can see that your body language is such that you've all tightened up on me and you started grinding your jaw. But that was fascinating, just sort of said it, you sort of went... I can hear them grinding together. What's the status on that? What's the latest? Do you know what's going on?
I suppose out of all of us, I was probably perhaps the most hopeful that he might join us at some point.
I really thought he was going to. He told me he was going to.
But then again, more recently I thought, well, probably if I was him, I wouldn't either. Do you know what I mean? Why should he? He's doing all right on his own. Do you know what I mean?
But it's not about that, is it? It's not like he needs to do it, and it's not like he needs to do it for any other reason than the fact that you guys are back on the road. There's presumably no longer any bad feeling between you. I know there was for a very brief period, but if he wanted to now,
he might at some point.
Is the door still open for him from your side?
Always. Yeah, absolutely.
OK, what do you most enjoy about being back together again? What do you most enjoy about being on stage together? Is it the time you actually get performing in front of your fans? Are there moments when you're doing something on stage where you look at each other and you just, can't believe you're back together again? Or is it just the time you get to spend away from the audience, when you're rehearsing together, when you're just hanging out together? What's the nicest thing for you?
It's not a night that goes by, we're on stage and, you don't have a moment where you look at each other and go, do you know what I mean? We're still here, what we're doing, kind of thing. It's always a bit... Sometimes it's weird, but it's always nice.
What are the best songs to do together on stage? What are the moments when coming up, that the audience is just going to go bananas for you?
Actually, Rule the World in this concert.
So this is the new single, which is a great single, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great piece in the concert.
When are you doing London dates?
Beginning of December.
Yeah, but apparently they want me to join you on stage.
That's all right.
And get a lap dance. And on that night, none of you get a girl, I get all four of them. Let me ask you about, then, the way it works, just for you guys as a unit now, because presumably you've all got... You were saying earlier, it used to be your whole life, performing it. Now, presumably, you all have to respect each other's time, each other's space, and each other's families a little bit more, because you've all got other things going on. Is that easy to do? Do you have someone who kind of masterminds that, or do you just all kind of, very cautious of using up the other person's time and space?
Yeah, we're all pretty respectful of each other, aren't we? We're always talking and discussing what to do now. And before we do anything, it's a big decision and a sit down. Because, although it appears we're everywhere, we actually... I don't think we work as often as people think we do. No. We really take seriously having weekends off, etc., etc.
I don't know if you... I think we spoke last time about the time when you decided, maybe this could work. Maybe if we got better together, this would work. But do you know that some of that was filmed? No. When you first met up again and decided that those first moments where you approached the fellas and said, how about this?
You mean the documentary?
No, there's some other footage,
really?
Which you might not have seen. So that was from Star Stories. You'd seen that before.
We can't stop watching it.
Oh, it's funny. It is funny.
Whoever's done that, they've researched it well, because it's so accurate.
OK, let me ask you about the new single, OK, which is in the movie Stardust, which I should say was written by my beautiful and talented wife. Thank you for that pathetic lack of support.
She is, You don't know this, right? I've watched you countless weeks flipping flirt with all the, your female guests and stuff.
That's right, yes.
Without any reference at all to your wife and your wife's beauty.
Yeah.
And I've met her, and I know why. No, I'm only kidding.
She gave you the lap dance. I thought it was Mark.
Jonathan's got a beautiful-looking wife, hasn't he? She's all right, mate. She's all right.
Well, thank you. But it's a great single. How long does it take you to write a song? Because you seem to be someone who genuinely has a gift for this kind of thing. Say I said to you, we really need a single, we need a new song. Would it take you more than an hour?
Writing a song about an hour, usually.
Seriously?
Yeah, but there's other processes going around it, so you'll record it and you'll change little bits. But in general, an hour would be...
So do you just walk around with lots of tunes in your head?
Rule the World, I don't know if everyone remembers, but we actually wrote that chorus in Spain. We were backstage at a show and we wrote that chorus then, before we even knew we were getting involved.
So how does it begin? One of you hum something? or one of you goes, how about we start with
Sometimes,
this?
yeah.
Let's write. No, let's write the new Take That single right now. Right?
Didn't rhyme.
You do the rhyming. I'm just giving it the emotion. Hey, before you go though, let me ask you about the M&S modelling. How did that come about? Because you actually look at that, looking good in the cheaper clothes. Now, reasonably priced. You hadn't done this before. I don't believe you've done modelling of this sort before, have you? Part of a campaign.
No, we've never
Never
really
done anything, have we, of that
partnered
nature, no.
like a company before like this. So it's a bit of a first for us, but it was good fun, wasn't it? Nice
And you
clobber.
presumably you get to keep the clothes.
Yeah, nice clobber.
And we get a discount card at M&S.
Now, what sort of... Now I'm excited. What kind of discount? What size discount?
Well, we haven't actually sent it through yet, but I heard it might be 50%.
50%. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's only on clothes, not food.
Not food as well. Because I got to... you know, the single is out, I believe, on the 22nd. I wouldn't be at all surprised if it goes to #1. I really, genuinely. Is that bad luck to say that, or is it...
No.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if it goes to #1. I think it's one of the catchiest singles you've written for donkey's years.
Thank you.
They've all been in one. I like the I'm one, but this is, I think, the best. That is the fact that even though you're enjoying filming, you're also really enjoying being on the slide. Hey, you're going to perform for us live this evening. I'm delighted. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You're always welcome here. It's great to have you back.
You.
And I'm so pleased. You're doing so well and you're looking so great, and the single's just... I'm pretty sure going to go straight to the top of the charts. I mean, saying thank you to Take That.